This activity is called the food tournament, but it can be adapted to compare anything that you're looking to compare, ideas, other vocabulary. I also did a similar activity with health issues, and we figured out which was the worst health issue in a health and medical vocabulary unit in a Spanish class. It's set up like this. Just like a basketball tournament or any sort of play-in tournament, the students will choose categories. In this case, it's dairy, and they fill in the categories with 4 different examples from that category, like eggs, butter, cheese, and yogurt. And then as a group, and you need an odd number, 3 is the best in my opinion. As a group, they decide which is better. Is butter better or are eggs better? Because these two are playing one another for the next spot. And obviously there are a million different ways to compare these two things. So you have to go through and model for your students how to compare these foods. Right? Then as a group, we fill in, all right, what would other snack foods be? There are chips. What else would you put as snacks? Granola bars, pretzels, peanuts, like just getting them the idea of, all right, they have to be in the same category to start. And then from there, we're going to compare these two and decide which is better. And we're going to compare these two and decide which is better. Their basis for comparison is really up to them. It can be which is more nutritious, which is more important in your diet, which one you think is tastier, which one you eat more frequently. And these are all different ways for them to use the comparative form to make their decisions and justify their response. So I give them some modeling and some scaffolding about ways they can make the comparisons. I leave this up while they're doing it so that they have different ways to express their ideas, lots of sentence starters and some vocabulary, some of the ways that the comparative form happens. And then this is what the board looks like. This is how they would fill out the board, working their way down to a championship food. And this is an interpersonal activity, and I usually follow it with a writing activity. Obviously, it does not have to be a champion food. It could be whatever you want it to be as long as they're comparing it. And that is the tournament activity, focusing on comparisons.